And in this part, we'll be encountering a huge twist in the story. I bet you can't wait, can you? So at this point, I'll finish off this city, and we just need to head off to the Temple of Urath. Now, fortunately, once we enter this area here, it will take us directly where we need to go. So, yeah, that's a shortcut. At least they're somewhat considerate. Now, we do have a boss fight coming up, but it's not really too hard. Oh, did you have to do that here? You've ruined the carpet.
Belius is dead. And now, I claim the crown that is rightfully
Oh,
mine.
yes.
I have kept my end of the bargain, Farinka Moano. I now insist that you...
I'm positively orgasmic about this.
You defile these sacred stones with innocent blood. Where is Garnier? If the Queen has escaped...
The Queen is of no concern to you.
What of the Duke of Taraman? Though you hold
Yes,
an
the
ell,
Duke we will
that
never
does
see.
not yet make you king. In 3 days, your fortunes may have turned.
General Pagian and I will handle the Duke of Taraman. Now do as you're told, or I will find another frog to play the Hierophant for me.
I'll get John Hurt to play your
Kneel
part.
before
It'll
me,
be marvellous.
Your Highness. May the gods bless this
And bless
crown,
this house.
and thus
and bless this mess,
sanctify
too.
their servant Sornahan, upon whose head we place this sign of royal majesty. In their name I proclaim you King of Mediva, Prince of the Runari, Victor of the Conquest, the one true heir of
Yes,
Urath,
I am
the
truly the
father
king of
and
the castle.
protector of
And you are the
realm.
dirty rascals.
I hate to interrupt your pomp and reveling, King Sonahan, but may I remind you that Murad is your
Oh,
master
you're such a
now.
killjoy.
The Emperor has no need for ceremonies. He wants the boy.
And I assure you, General Pagian, that the boy will come to you. Have your man wait here in the temple, and you will see. My spies inform me he is already in the city.
As
But
well as the trail
we
of
have
dead
more
bodies
pressing matters
he's
to
left.
discuss, General. Taraman will not wait for us to make our plans.
Very well, but I warn you. Murad is a cruel master to those who betray his trust.
Okay, coming up now is a boss. It's the last of the 4 riders, and I believe it's the Tiger Rider. And honestly, you might think it's a bit difficult with only 2 party members, but it really wasn't. Now, the funny thing about Fleece's backstab ability is that it actually works on bosses, humanoid bosses, which it really shouldn't. It kind of breaks the game. It really does break the game when you can, you know, cheat past the bosses. But oh well, you know, they put it in the game. I'm gonna abuse it. Now, of course, before, like in all boss fights in this game, you want to cast heal / regenerate to, you know, buff yourself up. Now, for this summon, I use the Golem to help me out. Which it kind of ends up being semi-pointless because the Golem's so slow, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. Love the Golem. And I like the fact that the boss fight is taking place here. This is a very significant location in terms of the mythology. Fleece, I hear a percussion section somewhere. I messed that up. Oh, look at him, riding a horse indoors. He just does not give a hoot, does he? But anyway, my tactic is to use the Golem here. Oh, Tiger Rider, when I eventually get to you, you will pay. And honestly, the Golems, like I said, are the best summons to use for bosses, but yeah, this wasn't the best example. And again, I'm trying to use the sort of trip and backstab technique while he's on the horse as Fleece. Doesn't really work out. Now, what I find funny is that fire does seem to be effective against these riders, but they seem to be fire themed themselves. So you would think they would be resistant to fire, but no, they have a weakness to it. And the golem's like, get back here. It was, in this game, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no speed spare. But fortunately, once the golem finally gets there, he's doing some serious damage. And overall, that's the real problem with this fight. It's not, the guy himself isn't too hard. It's the fact that he voids around. About these riders, I would say it's a shame they don't have more of a personality, but on the other hand, I think they're best left to be mysterious creatures. Yeah, I'm trying to trip here, but Fleece keeps getting interrupted. Yeah, I didn't even get to use a backstab, but you can see it's broken. It really is. I should really be ashamed of myself for even using it. Frankly, I'm a cheap son of a horse.
Follow me, Joseph. There is one last thing we must do.
I must remember to TiVo Smallville. Oh, but after that we'll do your quest.
Iothugana.
Hey, he knows the entrance to the Batcave. And on the lower floor you will find the furnace of Urath, as well as menswear and footwear.
This, Joseph, is the Forge of Urath. From these fires, the god made our ancestors, the winged Sudani.
Love this place.
Yago, I have the 4 rings. What more do I need to do?
Individually, the rings are powerful, but not powerful enough. A summoner who places the rings together in the Forge of Urath.
Now, what he's saying is actually technically true.
One all-powerful ring. And you are the first in thousands of years to fulfill the summoner's destiny.
Yeah, even when I first played this game, I knew it couldn't have been
But
this easy.
how do I put the rings in the fire?
By placing them on your hand and submerging them in
What?
the forge.
Put my hand in the fire? Are you mad?
Yeah, I mean, we've known that's a bad idea
Destroy.
since caveman
But
times.
you are the summoner, the Sahugani. You were born with this power and chosen for this destiny. Do not be afraid. The flames will not harm you. You will be made invincible.
Oh, but before you put your hand in the fire, please remember to, oh, sorry! Oh! Now my wristwatch is useless.
Yes! By destroying these rings, Sahugani, you have freed the demons from their prison. Only a summoner could have accomplished such a feat. You have been most obliging.
Fooled you!
Help!
And Fleece, you too have been quite useful. We will pay you.
Oh no, the
fee
person
agreed
called
upon.
Fleece turned out to be
May your
treacherous.
gold give you
Who
pleasure
could have seen this
until
event?
the end of your days.
Fleece, you betrayed me!
No. Yago said he wanted the rings. He promised he wouldn't hurt you.
I had my fingers crossed, of course.
Now that you have what you want, Yago, let him go.
Oh no, Joseph is bound for Orenia.
I've booked a
It shall be
cruise for
gift
him.
to our friend, the Emperor Murad.
Why are you doing this?
We have no more use for the man you knew as Yago. It is time we revealed our true nature.
Are we missing a transition shot here?
Oh, you remember me, Joseph.
Because you'll see, the demon will just appear.
It was I who destroyed your people and cursed your memory for all eternity.
Ooh, I fell over. And suddenly a demon appears. I have the power of jump cuts. I can appear anywhere.
No!
Still manlier than Darth Vader. No. But no, I joke. That is a really cool moment. I actually do enjoy it. I'm just being a little snarky little so-and-so.
The demons now unleashed, General Paegian returned to Orenia with his prisoner, a gift for the Emperor.
Would you like a
Murad.
gift wrap, sir?
Though the summoner had lost his powers, Murad could not dispose of him. If Joseph were
Another
to
Slayer,
die,
I mean
a
summoner,
new
would
summoner
be born.
to take his place. So the Emperor entombed his nemesis in a chamber below the Tower
A
of
chamber
Ila,
of secrets,
there to
if you
live out
will.
his days. Having betrayed her friend, Fleece returned to Iona. With Rosalind and Jakar, she hoped to journey to Orenia and free Joseph from the tower. But Jakar had sworn to defend the queen, and she remained on Iona as the demons ravaged the kingdom. Thus, Rosalind and Fleece set sail for Orenia, seeking the Tower of Ila.
And that's
and the
pretty much the end of
summoner's
Act
living
1.
tomb.
Very dramatic. Please join me again.